Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your favorite podcast host, the one that says a whole bunch of crazy shit, Rene. And welcome back to a new episode, you guys, of the live edition, honey, which is located right here in my basement. It is not the live studio audience in California, but it is cute enough for me, and I like it, and I think you guys dig it too. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Just continuing to keep me where I am, doing what I do for you guys because I enjoy it. And if you are new to the show, make sure that you go down and you hit the bell or the subscribe button or whatever. And then I think maybe the bell is somewhere else. I'm thinking, I don't know, but just make sure you subscribe so that then when I drop the content, you can be alerted and then you'll be like, oh, there's something new. And I'm like, yep. New for you, waiting for you. So I am back. You know what? Let me just get rid of this part. Okay. So anyway, what happened was, I was late, and I was late because school starts Monday, and because school starts on Monday, I have to do what I got to do because my child comes first. So I, had to deal with the hair appointment and traffic, because always traffic on 695. If you live here in Baltimore, Maryland, whatever, 695 is traffic. It doesn't matter. You're going 695 west, 695 east, there's traffic. So I had to deal with that. And then I got back in here and I almost was just like on the verge of pass the fuck out and was like, fuck the show. And then I was like, nah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it because just do it. And I did. I did the audio. You guys are gonna be very happy with me. The audio version is out now. It is dropped. It is on all streaming platforms. That is Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, all of them. It's there, honey. Go check it out. And the audio is crisp, it is clear, it is clean. Clean. No more. It's no more Rice Krispies treats. No more Snap, Crackle, Pop. None of it. And I am so sorry for you guys to have had to deal with that craziness. And especially because, see, for me, here's the thing. And I'm going to be 1,000% with you. I don't hear it until after I play it back. And because I'm not being sponsored by anybody, except for You're Missing a Slice Cakes, in case you're looking for a wonderful pound cake of a flavor of strawberry, lemon, chocolate, or just plain orange, whatever you fancy, You're Missing a Slice Cakes can do it for you. It is a special treat, something sweet that you would love to have after your wonderful Sunday dinner. Fall is approaching and you may want that dessert with that wonderful wholesome meal on a Sunday evening. Don't hesitate. Contact You're Missing a Slice Cakes. Yes, and you can follow You're Missing a Slice Cakes on IG at YMAS Cakes. Okay? So anyway, shameless plug. Don't worry, I sponsor my own shit. So because I'm not sponsored by anybody else but them, I've been like, I'm not doing it over. Okay. So that's why I give you this. I give you the K Rene Show live edition that you can tune in and you know that this is going to be clear. It's going to be clean and you can hear me visually. You can see me, darling. Yes. And yeah, I'm happy to be here. So, welcome back. Hopefully you guys did tune into the show last week. I did see several of you. Thank you so much. Numbers are going up and I like it. I love the small wins. I love the increase. I love to see it. I just, would love for you to, if you make it to the end of this video, drop me a blue heart in the comment section. And therefore, I appreciate you. And I know that you're rocking with me. So anyway, with all that being said, it's been a good week, it's been an exciting week. I think I'm excited because of the fact that 1, my son starts a new chapter, okay? 2, he's ready for it as well as I am. And I love to see it coming together. I'm happy about this new school year. I'm very I'm hopeful. I'm very, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very positive about it. I feel like this is going to be everything that needed to happen as far as to benefit him as well as me. And yeah, I'm very pleased with the way that the sneak and peek, sneak a peek at your seat. Um, I didn't remix it again. It's called Peek at Your Seat. Fuck it. Okay. Third time's a charm. I was really impressed on how they were organized. They even had winter coats, like new coats, like all ready for kids that didn't have coats or wouldn't be able to maybe even afford a coat, even though we're not even in fall yet. Fuck that. They were winter coats. I loved how they had the hairstylists, the braiders, the ones that were doing haircuts. They had book bags for all the different grade levels because of what was inside of it. I couldn't have asked for anything more. The teachers are very promising. They have been there, within their time. I've had nothing and heard nothing but good things and seen good things about this school. I mean, that's all I've received from this school. And we're just starting anew on Mondays. So he's excited. I'm excited. Mondays is going to be mimosas and mommies. If you want to come over here and meet up in the bunker down here with me, BYOB, BYOE, bring your own fucking everything, and let's have a good time, y'all. School is starting. Yes, I'm already ready. Yes, we got like 2 more wake ups, and that's it. We're there. So anyway, shout out to the new school year. Shout out to the kids going back to school. I'm telling you, it's a blessing that if your kid made it this far to get back to a new year, because with all the gun violence and everything like that that's been going on, and all these senseless deaths and from guns and these young children or just being out and about, obviously, I guess every place is the wrong place now to be in, but you got to just continue to keep your head on a swivel. So yeah, we're here with it. So I'm excited. Also, just an announcement in case you've been under a rock. August 23rd, baby, we have arrived. Virgos, we are here, baby. We are here. Happy birthday to my Virgos out there. August is different than September. You are. We love you. It's different though. It's a different, like, we family, but we like not family, no, like we're family, but like we kind of like really within like the distance cousins of things. Like, September Virgos, I'm sorry, we're lit. We're more like the outgoing type, more like we're not as introverted as August can be. I mean, we do have some introverts within the September, but no, we are the ones. I feel like, again, like I always say, we're the real Virgos, because we're like right there in that September, and you're coming off that cuspy shit of Leo, so you know where your traits lie. So happy birthday though to all the Virgos out there. I'm also excited because today is my 7th episode of the season 2, and it's also the 7th episode of the audio version, the 7th episode of the live edition, and also my birthday is on the 7th. It's starting the Virgo season, so I'm just like, yes, vacation is next week for me. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'm so excited, you guys. This is just so good. So the week has been really good. My work week is going to be very short. Shout out to my clients who I have a cleaning contract with. They purchased the cake from me. They smashed that shit. They ate it up. No crumbs, bitch. Like, seriously, I was so happy to see it. So, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get more business. I already feel it. Yeah, like, that is all within my realm. This is Sapphire year. You don't have to be a Virgo to understand that it's Sapphire year, even though that's my birthstone. And I like a nice little something on my wrists for, you know, a little birthstone gift, something. Anybody, you know, donate a little something, something pretty. But no, it's Sapphire year. So again, that's what 45 is. It's the Sapphire year and it's my birthstone. And so I feel like I'm pre-gaming when I go on this vacation next Friday, or this Friday coming. You know, because my birthday is on the 7th. And so I finally decided what I was going to do for my birthday, which I am going to go to Yiba's Kitchen. And, you know, I was showing my good friend, you know, my dress and my shoes that I want to wear for my birthday. And I've been working out so that I know that when I get in it, it's going to look real good. Even when I bought it, you know, I knew I didn't have to lose but much weight, but I've lost, you guys, 10 pounds, and I'm happy about that too. I wanted to share that with you. So, you know, staying in my regimen and keeping it as a routine to work out at least within, you know, 4 days out of the week, at the least 3. And then, you know, I work hard when I clean, and that gives me, you know, where I need to, you know, where I need to be. It gets me there. And so I'm proud of myself. And so for me to put that dress on is going to be great. I'm not going to go all crazy and eat crazy while I'm on vacation, but I'm going to have a good fucking time. And I'm not going to be down there being a, I'm not going to do that. You saw my paper. Yeah, I don't know why, probably from the excitement. I tore it out of my book because I was going to have it, because, you know, these are my little notes that I use to be able to keep myself where I need to be. So, yeah, so if you know, I won't be here next weekend. So I will be back the following week. I will drop a special episode on the 7th. And tell you all about my trip and, you know, everything like that. So, so I'm doing dinner, and then I'm going to go home and take a nap. And I got a sitter for my son, which he loves going to my niece's house because her son is like my son's age, like a year older than him. And then my hot ass club that I go to, as far as the after hours spot, is doing house music with a fucking renowned DJ, who's from New York, and he used to DJ down here when we had this club. So I feel like the club is having a fucking party for me because it's the last one for the summer, and it's on my night. So I'll be going back out in the streets to shake my ass. House music lives. Probably about 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm gonna come the fuck in the house, and I'm not going to church the next day. So I can't do it all, you know, you guys. So anyway, hope you guys were able to check out the episode, like I said last week, that I dropped, and hope you enjoyed it. If not, it's up there. The audio version is out today. It's called "Let the Church Say Amen," and you know, I basically discussed as far as, you know, trying to still be able to date, but people like to feed their soul more when they get into the mid-age, and they want to start attending places like church and getting their spirituality on, you know, and get your praise on, and get your praise on, and get your praise on. Yeah, they want to praise him. So yeah, with that being said, you know, a lot of people, when they get to their mid-age and they look back in their life and they see, you know, a lot of things that they've done and how far they've come and how they've matured, and, you know, they feel like there's just something else that is missing that they need. And a lot of people, when they get to that mid-age, you find a lot of them joining churches, and they become, you know, a part of the church home, and, you know, being as far as wanting to build and feed their soul and feed their spirituality, you know, or feed within more spiritual beliefs and ways of living into their life. And some people have different journeys, you know, but also I think some people feel like when they hit that mid-age and they've done the, you know, dating apps or things like that, or just been available and waiting on the divine timing to bring them that person, you know, people also tend to, you know, find that person amongst the church. But some people feel a little skeptical of trying to be flirtatious and, you know, stepping out on that faith, as you will, and being able to approach that person that they might have that attraction to, or kind of giving a little eyes and things of that. And to be able to do it without feeling any way of guilt, because you are in the house of the Lord and you all are supposed to be gaining the message. You got to also kind of try to figure, like, where is everyone else's spiritual journey besides yours? Now, for me, I do attend church. I chant. I am also Buddhist. I like to gain the spiritual word as well. I like the fellowship as well. I also do my meditation. It centers me within my chakras. I also do deep praying. I also journal. I use crystal work. So I'm very well fucking rounded, bitch, when it comes to my spirituality. And I think as time has evolved, as we've gotten older, and depending on how you grew up in your home, and if church was really pushed and enforced in your home of Christianity or whatever your religion is, Catholicism, and, being Buddhist, or you're Muslim, whatever it is that you have within your belief and how it was pushed, we've seen how times and everything have evolved as we have become older. And we're like, you know what? It's not anything really, honestly, to say that we have to live within it to be just this. Now, some people are really coming into the church homes and they're very hardcore and really focused on this journey. And you got to see, one, if you are finding someone that you feel as though that might be a match to you, or you want to maybe try to see if you could approach it. And this goes either way as far as men and women. And I'm going to more so speak of this as far as on the hetero tip, because what's going to be very hard to pinpoint or dissect is who may actually be within the life, one of the kids in the church, the LGBTQ community, honey. Unless you're going to a church that is, it's based on within that community, it's serving for within that community, and you know it because, again, it displays it as you come to the church, and they have the flag distributed, placed outside, and they know that they want to let the LGBTQ community, let them know that this is a safe place for them to come and worship, because some of the places that really speak against within sexuality, homosexuality, they would not feel invited or more so really comfortable to be in that church. Some people come to those churches to actually pray the gay away, and they don't want to be within that lifestyle, so then they would not go and tend to a church that basically speaks within that as to clear it or try to turn it around. On the same token, you still have people within the LGBTQ community that do attend those churches, even though it's not geared or it's not being as far as displayed or inviting for strictly within that community. And so you would have to do more of your gaydar, is basically what I'm saying to you, as to try to pinpoint to see, like, who might actually be in the life. And then maybe, again, if your gaydar is really good, you can pick up on it anyway because of how they're coming to church and how they dress. How's the haircut, honey? And she got the brush down with the waves and the fade or the something. Almost took my goddamn lock out with this fucking ring. You can then kind of see, are they bringing somebody to church? Are they coming by themselves? You might need to, spark a conversation, some tea, a little treat, a little coffee after the service. I'm just saying, like, that's how you can basically do it. But some people are very camouflaged, if you will, and they try to downplay a little bit within their style of dress, and maybe how you may actually see them outside of church or, on the streets and things of that nature. So you're going to have to be very careful. You're going to have to be very subtle. You're going to have to approach it very, gentle, and being patient at that, because remember, you're in church, and some people who are now trying to maybe take a little more of a slower walk in life, they're not trying to get the yada 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 yada, that's in the church. They're not pinpointing for that anymore. They want somebody of a real woman, real love, or, that real man, that's going to be that one that's going to actually court. Then you're going to have to also be careful, because just because you're in the church setting doesn't necessarily mean that they've changed their views as far as of someone that's on a dating app of Plenty of Fish or eHarmony or whatever you freaked with, that they still might not want to be with somebody that actually has kids, vice versa. can you be all right with somebody that has children? So it's the same preferences that they would have on any other app versus within the same as the church. It's still gonna be the same, especially because of the fact that there's no need for them to try to be somebody that they're not, as to just try to pull you in. And then that would be embarrassing, as far as to the simple fact, like, well, what kind of spiritual journey was you on? Because you need to not come in here either. You're running games and trying to continue to play them of what you would. So be careful. Also, try to pick some within a time, as if you continue to keep building this up in a couple of weeks of you still attending the services and you're making that eye contact, making sure you're speaking in the, in the midst of, at the beginning of service, after, see you next week and have a blessed week. You know the blessing words you're supposed to say to everybody. All right now, there goes sister so-and-so, or brother, and yes, Lord, I'm going to send a note down the pew, give it to him. And she said, call me, send it back, Sister K, give it to her. No, I'm just saying, you're going to be able to figure it out. And if you're making the way of showing up, and remember, church is not the place where you're going to be having all these open conversations and being able to chit-chat like that. Y'all are both there for the lesson and the word today. So you can't be having outside conversations in church when y'all are both there to gain within what you're supposed to be gaining. Okay? Okay. So with all that being said, just keep those things in mind and be very easy about it, but make sure you're patient. And, especially, and I hate to put it out there, but it's going to maybe have to be the woman that's going to push as far as the envelope to get this ball started. So that's what the episode is about today. And like I said, I explain a little bit more and give you a little bit of tips and step-by-step ways of being able to achieve this. So you're welcome, as I always do for you. Anyway, the week has been great. If you did not catch the DNC, I don't know where you were. I didn't watch it either. I watched the parts that were important. I saw what I needed to see. And now y'all just got to go out and vote. The roll call was dope. I feel like, especially our mayor here in Maryland, I thought this motherfucker was going to start rapping. He took the microphone. I thought he was about to give me LL Cool J. I'm serious. I thought he was going to be like, oh, nobody can rap quite like I can. I always thought he was about to go off. He did go off though, but in a governor way, governor, way. So yeah, shout out to Maryland. Shout out to fucking us, okay? Yeah, man. Then they had the characters, I guess, from Scandal. I didn't watch Scandal, Olivia Pope, was that her name? And the guy, whatever. They were there, I guess, not being character, but they were there. Weird. But anyway, they took all the Ray Gun videos down off the platform for the Olympics. They was like, y'all will not fuck with her and continue to keep fucking with her. It's a wrap. So, all right, Ray. Yep. Anyway, moving on. The link of the show that I was on with the Jester's Court with the Sakaragans media, this episode was dope. They, shout out to them. Shout out to Sakaragans. Dope episode. I watched it a couple of times. My friends, even my family members, they enjoyed it. I will be back. I really had a great time with them. Ty kills them. Unapologetically Bella Blue. Jester. We had a good time. I'm going to link it in the description and the episode here. So if you want to, please, do so. Check it out. Go over there, support, and check out, really, the other shows that Sarkaragans has as well. Sarkaragans, you're doing your thing. I'm proud of you guys. I'm really, really proud. And I might need to move my shit over there with these fucking crackly fucking shits I got going on over here with this fucking microphone checker. Yeah, like damn, it sounds all crispy and clear, and I was like, yeah, I like it. So yes, please shout out to them, check it out, and definitely, like I said, support. So yeah, but other than that, look, y'all, school is starting. My birthday's coming, and if you want to send me any, ideas or anything to do as far as suggestions while I'm out and about on vacation, yeah, do that. Comment, send me well wishes though, if anything, and some good energy, so yeah, I can have a good time. I guess I can ball this back up. I had it balled up. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I balled it up and I was like, really? Like, not only just tore it out the book, but I balled it up like, oh, you don't need it. Like, yeah, I guess I don't need it anymore. But, yeah, that was crunchy. But like I said, make sure you guys tune in to the audio. Like it, share it, subscribe. Please, feedback. I love it. Again, if you made it to the end of this episode, like already trying to be a hoe in your mind episode, drop me a blue heart, please. And like I said, I'll be back on the 7th of September. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.